Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm Teo. We're going to be playing some Genshin Impact. And I know the stream says that we're doing Nuzlocke today, which we are. But we're going to do about 30 minutes of Nuzlocke, and then the rest of the stream time is going to be dedicated to the other account because of what we talked about last night. Hey Mac, hey Finch, great to see you guys. Oh, was Lainey not here yet? Is my volume turned on at all? Ah, there we go. I was like, why don't I hear the beautiful Inazuma music?
Hey, Storu! How have you been? Keeping...
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life.
Oh, thanks to the support, we sold some fireworks.
Oh,
If
Mecha,
it gets too much.
are you into Genshin lore? Because I have an
Oh,
idea, I have
wow,
a
thank you
theory.
so. But then I try
And
some
Finch
of
and I have been
Mrs.
talking about
Speaking
it,
of your
and I
family.
think
They're doing well.
it has some
Being
serious
close
legs
to
to stand
fat
on.
out, Mr. and Mrs.
Huh, they didn't see you. Make a good point, though.
Oh, I'm sure
It's
they
intense. It's not that intense. It's pretty cool, though.
Now that we finished all the chores,
I really
it's time
think
to
it
talk
might
to
be what the
Imatani
payoff
about
is going to be,
Sakura.
though. Like what the big mystery thing they're going to reveal later is going to be.
That was quick.
Younger people have...
Speaking of you,
Oh, so
50 years since...
oh, stop trying.
well, maybe you're right. To tell the
M4,
even
good
as
to
it
see
was
you.
rising up into the sky.
You like it? Let's hear this theory.
I still had
All right,
no
so
clue
M4,
what I was going to say.
Mecha, here's a theory that I
But
just thought
then
of.
before I knew
50 years. But
So you know
50
how
years.
I had no idea.
Scaramouche and some
Oh,
other
no,
people have
it
said the
seemed
sky
like
is not
that.
real, and then given no elaboration as to what that means, and how we haven't had a payoff to
Sakujiro.
explain it yet.
He was our boy.
Similarly,
But
do you know
one day,
how the
Sakujiro,
heavenly
but
principles
our
have yet to be
Keisuke
activated
took-
despite
you
plenty of
know-
times when they should have been?
Keisuke
Like
said
Focalor
eventually-
and the
If it was
Gnosis
any but
nonsense
since
and
it-
what's it called?
I understand now. Now I finally...
Basically, all the times they should have popped up.
Well,
Well,
don't worry, we can find
here's
some
my
other
theory.
way to-
Yes.
You know how we can
I
see
think
Celestia
after-
up in the sky? And how the sky is supposedly not real?
Can't say we didn't try.
I don't think Celestia is real.
I'll let Sakujiro know after we
I
get back.
think that Celestia is not real at all. It's some form of projection or ruse to maintain control. I don't know who by or specifics, or if there really is a big city up there and it's just a fake city where no one lives. You know what I mean? But, or if it's just a projection from some weird sky projector thing, which could be totally reasonable.
If you ever want to trade tactics,
Hey,
I'm
Yoki,
always ready.
but I think that Celestia is not real. You suspect the primordial one, but it's super interesting. Yeah, if there was someone pulling the strings, it would be someone from the deeper lore like that. But basically, I think it's all bogus. I think that's going to be the reveal as to the sky's fake idea. Anyway, Yoki, sorry you jumped right into some pretty thick lore discussion. But I have a fan theory, so I wanted to share it with the chat.
You and Mia, something
Oops, are you alright?
I told
Dude,
them to show, but they didn't.
Whenever I was a
Luckily.
new Genshin player and you guys would start talking about theories and stuff, I was like,
Huh?
huh?
Good point.
That would explain why the twin is with the Abyss and their sporadic actions.
Suddenly, the commission wouldn't normally...
Yeah, it would
I
actually.
wish I'd caught the.
As it happens, I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump it. I think their leader's
Just as I thought. If
Oh,
Sakujiro
speaking
still
of new
hasn't- we
Genshin
can't
player,
let that happen.
Yoki, how far have you gotten so far? Have you been playing Genshin a lot? Or did you just download it and then go, eh? Because I know a lot of people who did that. They got it and then they went, it's fine.
It's Masazaka and his friends. Let's ask...
Hi, Yoimiya.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Time to
but
restore
were you
their
guys-
faith in Christmas.
Also,
Santa is
yeah.
real, we
Wait,
lied.
are they trying to catch... No, don't worry. Be good kids and stay... We will. We'll... It looks like this is the right way.
Change your name
Let's
in
get
for...
going
Oh,
now.
hey! Do you want me to call you Not
If
Bake?
Sakujiro
Or
still hasn't made up his
what do you want me to call
mind,
you?
I guess I'll have to step in.
You got something in this theory? Give you a second? Bet. I'm excited to hear what you have to
There
say.
are people from the Tenryu Commission over there. It must be...
Yeah,
Sorry,
probably not baked.
official
Okay, cool.
business. I can't let you
But
pass.
yeah, how far are you along in Genshin? Have you been playing a lot?
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right?
Didn't you hear me?
Yoki's an old thing. Fair enough. All right. Not baked it is. Bonk.
I must withdraw.
Ready, steady.
Oh, wrong character and wrong button. Whoopsie doodle.
Ring cutter. Fire hazard.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
Withdraw.
Not that far. Right on. Dang it, there's an update. Update? What do you mean? Like for
I
Genshin?
must withdraw. I must withdraw.
You love using Jincho and Yoimiya to trigger vaporize. Wait, why did my character just switch?
How dare you
Machine
impede the
gun
work
mode,
of
yeah.
the Tenryo Commission? You will be punished for. There is nowhere you can escape
Yoimiya
justice.
seems like a bow
Not
user I
even
would
at the-
actually like.
Look at
Also,
that. The
with the
one
5-star
loudest
weapon
knob
I have
had
on
a
this
fast
account,
escape. We can't waste any
imagine
more
giving it
time
to
on these
Yoimiya.
guys.
Do you guys
Let's
remember what
push
it
on.
does?
They should be just ahead.
Let me show you. Because I'll be real with you, I don't remember the specifics exactly.
Crit rate, crit damage stuff.
Yeah, so it's crit rate.
Put the pizza on top of the phone charger.
So it's crit rate, and it also increases crit damage, just naturally, which is nuts. But it gives hits a 60% chance to inflict a small AoE attack, dealing 125% physical attack damage, and that occurs once every 4 seconds. Meaning that every 4 seconds, you're just doing an extra crit. And if you crit on that, it double multiplies. And so, with someone that shoots as much as Yoimiya, this bow is silly good.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
There's a game you need to do, and it's not Genshin. Oh man, you use Yunjin and Yelan on top of Jingcho, and oh yeah, you need that. Yeah, well, it's cool that I got it, and it's also cool because I got it on like 10 or 20 pity. But the trouble is this account has no bow users.
Your skills with the sword have
Not
you
that
should
I
have
use
known
anyway.
Never imagined.
Jingcho and Yoimiya, yeah.
If
And
this
so
is
like,
But your
I would
return-
love a bow
You
user
will
that I'm
return
gonna
with me,
use it
the one who
on,
made the-
but I won't,
It
because
doesn't
Amber,
Hey,
I don't
know
really
you.
like the
You're
playstyle
not
of, and
gonna
Chloe,
hire
I
us,
don't
girl.
like the
Who
playstyle
makes the
of,
fireworks?
and so I'm literally never
I
gonna
know
get
you
to
like
use
to
that
get in-
stupid bow
It's
on this
okay,
account.
Yoimiya. The
It's
past
a good combo.
is
Use
the
Farina,
past.
Yoimiya,
Why did you
Jincho, and
risk blood? I'll
Hukao.
tell you
It's a
why.
pretty good vape team.
This is why. This is the
Use your
chance
magic
I've
to
been
get that bow,
waiting
remember?
for.
I do remember, and I'm
I have
still
nothing
upset
against you. Out of respect.
What
that
are
it
you
was
talking
like
about?
the
All
only
you
thing that I could
see it
pull
in
on the
your
banner
face,
and
it
never use.
Don't flatter you.
Yoimiya.
You have that
No,
bonus
I
completely
won't
useless.
leave it. Keisuke,
I don't think it's useless. I think on
if you
Yoimiya
accept
it's
anything
really
I
good.
win, then you
I think
can
on
say
other
those are yours,
characters
don't
it's
say anything
fine.
no.
And if you lose,
Then I'll admit
Yeah,
to
what makes you think it's
collaborating.
useless? Because
I
it does
accept.
crit rate and crit damage, which is
sir, we're here
super
to
good in
back
a
you up.
weapon.
Backup? Those are supposed to be one-on-one. All right, that's it. Let's help Yoimiya. We can't let her fight them all alone.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
Power the Python!
Withdraw.
Bugler, you're up.
Bonk. That was easy.
Sir, they are
Oh,
too
you have no one to
strong.
use it on.
I
Yeah,
need
me
more
too.
men. Stand.
It's such a
I thought I
pain.
told you to stay. Yes, sir.
And that's the thing, is if I had any solid bow user, it would be nice to use on her.
Young lady,
Or him.
you are
But,
just
like,
as. Why were you so convinced?
I don't.
Then your
Are
parents.
there any
what's
good
my
4-star
sibling?
boy?
No,
Fischl.
sets
Fischl
off
would
a
be good.
firework to feel.
The reason I came back is it wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I saw the freedom of Mon. I was
there's no, like,
glad that I'd
upcoming
left
bow
Inazuma.
users
I
that
was
are
an
5
escapee,
stars
and
that
I
I
was
would
proud.
So that's why you came back.
Russ is pretty nice for
No, I
anyone
let
that has a
go
good
of all
quick
those
shot.
delusions of great.
Which, in my opinion, is just Yoimiya.
I don't know about you, but life but
Can
I
you think of
just
another
had
character that
life
has really
isn't
good quick
easy.
shots?
I truly worship the Raiden Shogun, but now I do
Child,
wonder.
maybe?
The boat is yours. Huh? I couldn't make you.
What will you?
Don't worry about that. If you want to come back, I will lend you my
Boosting
help.
his
but-
physical
and
wouldn't be that
don't
bad
kick-
with his
Don't worry,
monster
Case. Any
cooldown.
chance we can watch?
That's true. Yeah. It's just nuts that it gives 20% crit damage and its stat
it's
is
not
crit
like
rate.
me to give
Like
the
that's
child.
just
It's the one that's
I can't think of other weapons that just do that.
But
I
Not
understand.
off the top of my head anyway.
I had heard there was an. By the way,
sorry. No,
never mind then.
I can't make enough.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Yoimiya! What can I say? If you're not
Now
willing to
for a really
communicate,
cute
then the problem
cutscene
just
that
sits
supports
there.
the Yoimiya
Sakajiro
traveler
and
ship.
Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect. My pops will set off the firework that I want.
There's more down the line. Oh yeah? I forgot that Yoimiya travels later and that she like goes around and does stuff after she leaves Inazuma. Is that a story quest or like does she just do that? What I mean to say is that like her story quest that you have to unlock, or is that like a part of an Archon quest? Hey Lainey, great to see you. It's in Sumeru, you pretty sure it's a story quest? Right on. Oh, Lainey, you'll like my theory that I came up with. You're a little late, you're busy with something. No, no worries, you're good. You came right in time for a really pretty scene where Yoimiya's flirts with us for a bit.
Oh, it's...
This is so sweet.
Keisuke.
Keisuke is that guy's brother, right? Are they like old friends?
So Yoimiya,
Brother?
these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya?
Shh.
Huh? Oh.
This might take a bit longer than expected. Oh, your download you're working on? Or your thoughts on my thing. Right on. By the way, Lainey, do you want to hear a fan theory I came up with about
You didn't actually cry though, right?
the
I
lore?
just feel a bit misty. Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
She's so cute.
Oh, Paimon saw it! That no matter where your journey to, I believe that is time. Oh, and also, you know, Yoimiya. Oh, I could hear you quietly watching something you made
You're
with your
active
own
in the shower as you
hands
chat.
rising in the sky.
You've Twitch on text to chat and I'm yapping from inside the shower.
Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis,
Lady, go
fireworks
take
commemorate
your shower.
For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakajiro,
That's so funny.
right.
Must join stream.
To be honest, even though I
Oh,
thought
that's
about it
hysterical. Well, I'm glad I could be entertainment for you. But so okay,
No
here's the
one's ever
lore.
asked me this
You know
before,
how
so I've never really, it was by
a
chance
handful
that
of characters have
also
brought
by
up that the
fireworks
sky
that
isn't
had
real,
people's feelings
but
don't
we
just
haven't
disappear.
gotten a payoff
And
as to
also
what they mean
consider
by
this,
that
if we
or
didn't
why
accept,
it's
you
not
know,
real or how that
but
works or any
I'm
of that
proud
stuff.
that I was born into the Naganohara family.
Gotta listen to
and
them
had
lore
the chance
bombs.
to make so many pretty
And you know
fireworks.
how we see Celestia up in the sky, right? Like that's where it is, and we can see it actively. And you know how the heavenly principles are like never activated, even when they should be. Like when Focalor and Fontaine does some whack stuff. Surely they should pop up around then, you know. There's a couple other instances of it. You found it. Give you a second to type it. Bet. You know all that stuff? Well, I have an idea that explains all of it, and that is that Celestia, the big city we see in the sky, is not real. It's not there. It likely has never been there. And either it's a big fake prop,
It's
like a
hard to
floating
remain on
rock,
dry land for
right?
so long. Never quite seem to get my land.
Or some other city that they floated up in the air as evidence, or it's a projection on the sky or whatever. But either way, I think it exists solely for someone to pull strings and control fate and the world and stuff, right? And I think that Celestia as a concept, the way that we know it now, is not real. And that the city floating in the sky is fake. There is my lore. Or my fan theory idea. Alright, what is the next thing on our agenda? Oh, this is the part where I have to go fight the Red Shogun, isn't it? Oh, no. Oh, please, no. I don't want... Oh, no. This is the part that I've been the most afraid of for this playthrough. Oh. Alright, I have a question. I know in the fight, you have to get to a certain point, and then you beat her, and then you technically lose. Does a character die when you do that? I'm gonna Google it.
How strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma!
Not a bad theory, but it's got some holes. What are the holes?
You can come out now. Paimon's seen you already. Oh, not a peep. So where the heck is he then? Huh. What's got Taro Maru so worked up today?
They revive you once you die?
Such a good boy.
Yeah, but we've talked about how reviving in a domain would count as death still. The unknown god has the same eyes and the same red cubes of power as the character now known as something or another of the Void.
I heard that Toma had been taken
Void
away by
Abyss
the
sounds pretty
Tenryo
similar.
Commission.
Okay.
I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree. And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryo Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryo Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decree to date. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Okay. Alright, so I've discovered what happens in the Raiden fight and how to deal with it. When you mean the same red Q power, you mean the exact same. Who's her sure? That's the question I'm interested in too. It's titled for characters corrupted by something or something, I don't know. It's all I know. Okay. H13 version of Archons, but much more OP. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, like it or not,
You trying to take into
represent
account
the whole Yashiro
characters from other
Commission.
games? Yeah,
So if
same.
you go and pull
That's the
stuff like
thing,
that, and by doing
is if there's a
so
Honkai
publicly,
Star Rail
you
thing
might
that
be
like
implicated in
explains
it.
my
is no
theory
other
away,
option.
be that as it
He
may,
is my friend.
from the stuff I know,
To
this
think
theory
that
makes
not
sense to me.
long-
They
But-
influence each other, but execution can be totally different, yeah.
Okay, I'll...
Don't worry, Ayaka.
Alright, so let me tell you what I found out about the Raiden fight. I'm so worried about this. You need to get her to activate the Vision Hunt Decree. There's two ways to do that. Number one, bring her down to 75% health. Alternatively, have all of your characters die except for one survivor. Either method activates the decree.
If you ever want to trade tactics,
And after she
I'm always
activates
ready.
it, all you have to do is survive for 45 seconds. Devolin is in another Horrorverse game. Yes, so I've been told. Honkai Impact 3rd. That makes sense. Anyway, so, what do you guys think I should do? Do you think I should bring... Oh, this would be very scary. Should I bring my main party and fight Raiden down to 75% of her health and then run around and try not to get hit? I'm so panicky. Or should I bring a random group of people that I don't care about? This isn't a good example, but a random group of characters I don't care about, have 3 of them die off, and then run for my life with the 4th one. What do you guys think? Interesting. Because I'll be real with you, Both options suck. I'm not. I don't want to do either of those things. You believe the games are connected? Fair enough. You would say main party? Really? You still have to win the fight, or is it literally just survive? So you have to get her to activate the Vision Hunt decree, which means either 3 of your characters have to die, or you have to get her down to 75% of her health. And once the Vision Hunt decree is activated, you have to survive for 45 seconds. You think I can do 75%? You think so? All right. We'll try it. Before we do, though, I'm going to
I wonder
go
when
ahead
I'll
and
be
level
as
my
tall as my big
characters.
sister.
Might as well bring up any stats I can, at least a little bit. Okay. What's the name of the fire archon? I do not remember. What is the name of the fire archon? I don't know. I just remember her land is Natlin. Alright. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Do I have any defense food I can eat? Yeah, I've got some defense food. I should probably use attack food too. Even with a full wipe, there's still other characters. I don't want to do a full wipe. If I have replacements, switch them in. The thing is this team is the one that does the most damage the quickest. You know what I mean? Like, there's no other team that hits as hard as it. Where's a place I can cook some food? I want to see if I can make myself some defense food or electro resistance food or something. My leftover characters kind of suck. You're right. Yeah, but like, if I use my other characters and they all die, and I'm back to square one of having to use my main team anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in a lose-lose spot right now, is the trouble. Switch Calais for a Yao Yao, you think? I suppose. Okay, where the frick is the place that I cook food? It's around here somewhere, isn't it? Oh, I literally walked past it. Here we go. This is horrible. Okay, so there's some defense food I can make. All shield strength by and defense by. Okay. I need ham. I can do that. Can I do that? I need salt. Where the frick do I get salt? General goods shops. Okay. That's over there. Grovers? Oh, grocers. Oh, I'm so stressed. Anyway. Professor Grover? Here with your... Who's... What? Who's Professor Grover?
Sesame Street.
He's not a professor.
Totally is.
He's just Grover.
Here's Professor Grover with your salt.
What the hell are you talking about?
That was a bit he had.
About salt?
He used to teach kids about, like, world stuff.
Since when? Okay, what? Who here remembers Grover having a freaking doctorate? Because I sure don't. I know you do. Oh, I'm so freaking stressed. Wait, why did I do that? It's literally right in front of me.
Cold. Add Astra at
You didn't
the
watch that
sauce.
stuff when you were young? You were still obsessed with robots? Fair enough. I didn't watch it either. I watched, like, documentaries and stuff because I was super autistic as a kid. And
Add
Pokemon.
Astra
I liked Pokemon.
Thank you for completing
Who's
today's
Grover?
commissions.
A Muppet from Sesame
Here is
Street.
your reward.
Who apparently is a professor. Which is news to me. Yeah, I don't remember that at all, dog. Granted, again, I didn't watch a lot of Sesame Street, so.
I watched pretty much nothing but Sesame Street.
That explains why you're a freaking Muppet. I'm so stressed. Okay. Oh, I thought he sold stuff. I guess not. You ever watched Nickelodeon as a kid until you were like 10? I don't think Sesame Street was on Nickelodeon, but fair. After you're done watching the current show, you're gonna go watch Avatar? Right on. Okay. Do any of these increase defense? Or something like that? I'm just gonna get all of them. We'll find out. I'll get all the 3-star ones anyway. You don't remember? Fair enough. It was on PBS, yeah. No, why would I click on that? Why would anyone click on an advertisement board? Please, game. Ads really are the bane of this stream's existence. Alright, cool. How much longer do you have to make ham? The 6-fingered Jose of Inazuma. Okay, let's really think about the party setup for a second. So, with our current setup, we've got 2 shielders, kind of. We've got a healer. We've got 2 healers, kind of. And we've got Hyper Bloom damage. Some alternative options. M4 came in clutch with your DPS. Oh, nice. Some alternative options would be to put in Noelle as another shielder. I don't want to put in Ningguang. She's got low HP, and I'm too worried about her just dying on the spot. And she doesn't apply a lot of shield stuff. Like, she gets crystallized going, but only if she hits an enemy that's touched by something. It's a whole thing. You think swap Jingcho for Noelle. That's fair. Jingcho's valuable. But my Beidou, I'm so afraid of my Beidou dying. But I think you're right.
I will protect you.
And I don't know if my Noelle is fully built, so let's go look at her artifacts and stuff. No, she's not fully built. We want defense percent. Sure. We'll switch to this. We'll enhance that by 4. Boop. Cool. Not important. Next up. Sure. That works. You think Barbara has enough Hydro and Jingcho is too important to lose? And Noelle does have heals, it's true. Sack Cole if you need to swap out Yao Yao. Cole sucks though. Like, I don't think I'll be able to apply Dendro well enough. Wait, Cole has a shield that would be... Or you mean Noelle shield, yeah. But Yao Yao on any Deepwood pieces you have. I will. I don't think I have any Deepwood pieces though. Defense percent, okay. Defense percent, cool. Is this also? Yeah, we'll switch this and we'll enhance it to the next one. Hello? Where did? Okay, you're on the right thing. Cool, cool, cool. And then healing bonus. That's neat. Yeah, we'll do healing bonus. Oh no, that's on Barbara. Wait. What are you on right now, Noelle? Do you not have anything on Noelle? Okay, I guess not. In that case, we'll leave that for her. I do need to upgrade this anyway, though. At least to the next tier. Zhongling's dead, you can take her stuff. That's true. I don't know how relevant this is to Noelle, though. I think this is more relevant. Wait, why did it bring it to +7? What the frick? Oh, while we're here, we might as well. Cool, anyway. Give Zhongling's old stuff to Collet and you're in business. Yeah, but okay. Collet is bad. I don't know how to use her very well. And I'm too worried about it just being a waste. You know what I mean? Like, she's just gonna die. Right? Not to mention that Yao Yao is more likely to be replaced right now. I've got like 30 pulls. That's more like 25. But anyway, or 20 something. Not the point. I'm more likely to get a replacement for Yao Yao than I am Collet. And Collet, I'd have to bring from level 20 with no artifacts, no weapons, no nothing, up to level 50 or whatever. And I'd have to learn how to use Collet, which I don't currently know how to do. And that's just not in the books right now, you know? Keep her off then? Yeah, that's my plan. No, son of a the dang advertisement board. Alright. I only need one of these anyway, because I can only do one defense food anyway. Oh, I've got to do it right, though. Let's freaking go. Then go Yao Yao, yeah. It's just, I would have to do too much to make Yao Yao, or to make Collet a viable member of this team. You know what I mean? And I'm too worried about biffing because of it. I'd be more confident using characters I know how to use, and I know how to use all these characters. I'm really afraid of Barbara dying. I'm really afraid of Beto dying. If Yao Yao and Beto dies, pull on the Miko banner. Yeah, I agree. No, that's exactly what the plan is. I'm so stressed. Anyway, we got this team. It'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna level up Noelle. Just a pinch. If I have the materials right now, anyway. Boop. Wait. Yeah, I got that. Level up. Ascend.
Hi.
Oh, not max, please. I want to use these more than I want to use the purple ones. I want to be efficient. Alright, and then let's make sure she has something good on her. Oh, this is great for her. Because taking damage changes the shield. Okay. I'm so stressed. Now let's make sure everybody's weapons are good. Ooh, I have a prototype Amber I should enhance and give to her. Would that be better, right? Right? Yeah. Because it does energy regen and HP regen. You think Dragon Tales is better? Okay. Alright, well. Oh, we don't have what we need to enhance it right now. How's everybody's weapons looking? Level 50, level 40, level 50, level 7. Okay. I think we're good. Remember, there's an alchemy table nearby. What is that? Oh, you want me to check to see if I can make those ley line branches? I can make one, but I think we needed 2 more. I'll check. Barbara, weapon, enhance. Whoops. I upgraded it past the point I needed it. Oh well. I'm really not that worried about it. Welp indeed. Yeah, it's fine.
If you ever want to trade tactics.
Let's party. Let's freaking do this thing. I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid.
You got this, babe.
Thanks. Alright, everybody wish me luck. I'm so stressed. We're gonna get in there and 3 of our characters are gonna die right away. I can just feel it. Actually, wait. I have an idea. We'll do boo boo boo. Watch. Yeah. What does she level with? With those? Sure. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Level those up. Boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna make sure everybody's at a level as high as they can be for now. Yep. Because talents increase damage a lot more than character levels. And these are all good. I am gonna go fight some treasure hoarders or whatever enemy. And I'm going to do so that I can build up my bursts so I can use them right away in the Raiden fight. A man beat the Raiden Shogun in 1 HP? You think I can do it? I'm just so stressed because remember in the last playthrough, 2 or 3 of the characters on the team died.
Stay put! Steady as still.
Finally done.
Alright, so I've got 2 of the bursts up. I just need to get Barbara and Noelle's burst running. Where you have to fight Signora and Rain back to back. That's later. I'm doing the first fight where I'm guaranteed to lose, which is honestly way scarier to me than the Signora fight. Though the Signora fight is scary. I am pretty worried about it. Mostly because of the stupid... What's it called? What the heck am I talking about? The thing where you have to, like, have pillars of energy so that you don't just die of heat or cold. Yeah, that is what I'm most worried about, is the dragon spine pillar things.
Let's dance.
Alright, everybody's bursts are ready to go. And the order of using the burst, I think, should be Beto, Yao Yao, Noelle. But I should do Noelle's and Barbara's skills first. And then, yeah. Why don't we use Traveler to get his constellations like candy? Because I don't think that that's fair, personally, of using those constellations, because it doesn't feel like an actual loss, you know what I mean? And I can't pull him on a banner, so it just feels unfair. That's the main reason I don't use him. The other reason is because I'm really afraid of him dying and then me not getting a constellation for a really long time and having to be
It's hard to remain on
quest locked on something where I need to use the Traveler. That scares a lot of me. You can always practice for Signora on your other account. She's a weekly boss, but you can fight her as much as you want. Learn her attack patterns. That's a good idea. I might do that in my free time. Alright, guys. Here we go. I'm so stressed. But win or lose, we're switching to the other account for the rest of the stream after this. Because we said we would. Wish we could do this as the Electro Traveler. The stuff that he does. It's gonna be intense. Yeah. I'm so stressed. I'm so tired. I'm so afraid. Like Electro Traveler like this is way
Capable of
cool.
using elemental energy without a fission. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions. The enemy of eternity.
Dull sword, let's go. Electro Crier probably your least favorite elements. Really? Why? You just don't like how they play it? Interesting.
You will be
Geo
inlaid
is
upon
probably
this
my least
statue.
Wait, we will be inlaid? Is she threatening to stuff us like a deer? Horrifying. Alright guys, during this fight, I'm not going to talk a whole lot. I'm going to focus as hard as I can. Good luck, thanks. I'm so stressed. Alright, defense food. Attack food. Prayer. Daily lower bomb. A vision carrier once shattered their own vision to deny the gods. That's cool. Let's suffer for a second.
Steady as stone.
There is
Switch
much
here.
to
Switch.
verify about
Switch.
you.
Thank you.
To
Bonk.
ashes!
What?
Strike dead!
As a dutiful maid would.
Go, go, go.
Evasion is futile.
Oh, is she immune to electro? Frick. That's not ideal. No, 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 no. What the hell?
Centurion. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Frick. Gotta break these. My bones.
Don't be scared. Leave it all to me.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good.
This ends now.
I missed a spot. I must leave no stone unturned.
Evasion is futile.
I'm gonna heal Noel just a pinch. Alright, I think this is gonna be fine actually. We should be good. We're fine. We're fine. We're totally fine. Moving on. I wish Noel did more damage.
I'll protect us.
Frick, why do I keep using that move?
Haven't
Ouch.
won yet!
Evasion is futile.
Leave it all to me.
Inferior. This ends now.
Someone needs assistance.
You know what I notice? She says a lot of similar things to what Skarmoose
Let the
says.
show begin.
Like during our big fight with them. Like the insignificant or like the stuff she says about us being humans.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Instabilities will be removed.
Okay, Vision Hunt is going.
Strike dead.
So I just need to hang out for 45 seconds and do my best.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
So I'm just gonna run for my life for a while on Noelle because I don't care if she dies as much. I've only missed one parry so far unintentionally. I'm so pumped. Ah! We're doing great. We're doing fine. Everything's okay.
the lightning directly. Commendable.
Well, I think this is where Noelle dies. Or where we have a cutscene where no one actually dies. Yeah. We did it! We freaking did it. Hello? My computer just turned off. What the fuck? Oh, we good. We good. It was just my monitor. I'm so glad that didn't happen during the fight. Holy shit. That would have been so bad. I'm getting good at perfect parries. I am? I think all of those were on accident. I haven't done any of those parries on purpose. I've gotten really good at dodging. That's for dang sure. But I appreciate it, and I'm glad that I'm hitting them. Maybe I'm just doing it subconsciously and I don't realize that that's what's going on. Fear part 1 complete. Next part of the pain in our backs is 1v1s. Yeah.
Next time, I will strike twice.
I will say, the thing I am most afraid of now is the Raiden Shogun training, because that killed one of my characters whenever I did it in my other account too. The Raiden Shogun fight itself, I don't remember
In case
being
you forgot,
all that hard.
the Komore tea house is the safest place for me to
I
hide
think
in
someone
this
did
area.
die.
The only thing is,
The true killer,
I probably
Yaimiko.
won't be able to leave again for. Go to Tatarasuna. The Shogun's army is almost certain.
Paimon's pretty sure
That's right. However,
Alright, we did it.
But the only issue is you'll likely pass through territory occupied by the.
We gotta hurry up. Let's get at it.
You forgot the anti-Shogun training? Yeah, not pumped about it, I'll be honest with you. And I think Noelle was a really good choice. Not even just because we want her to die more than we want Jincho to die, but I think Noelle is a really good choice because that shield really helped me, I think. Oh yeah, and ascending her cave is a cool thing. It took you multiple tries for the anti-Shogun thing. The defense helped her tank the hits you did take too. Yeah, exactly. That's what I... Oh gosh. Okay, we're going to...
House only accepts guests of sufficient status. Please don't enter without permission.
Make
my
that go
goodness.
away.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So that now I can sign into the other one without anyone knowing my email. Is it finally Fontaine time? It's Fontaine time, baby! I say that, but I'm honestly not excited about Fontaine. Water place does not excite me. But it is nice to get out of Sumeru. That I am excited about. How dare I? I'm sorry. I'm sure I'll like Fontaine, but like... I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a lot of talking. Like there is in all of the places of Genshin. I am excited to meet some of the characters. Navia and Wriothesley seem cool. New Valette seems dope.
What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh, Paimon remembers.
Fontaine's a lot of
Vegeta's
yapping.
consciousness had been trapped by the doctor. But we followed the clues she left back. So much time has already passed since then. And it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahida's in charge, right?
It's well written yapping.
Paimon
Okay.
just hopes this peace will last.
I'll keep an open mind. I'll keep an open mind. I'll did what I did in the Sumeru and not start upset. I'll start open-minded and
We
curious.
somehow always find ourselves right in the come to think of it. Maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
I love this face she makes so much.
Huh? Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. Anyway, for Nahida's sake, maybe we should...
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering
That kind
around.
of so good for real.
Oh, it's Dia!
It's...
Just wandering around.
I'm gonna tell you guys something about me. I feel like
Never mind that. What brings you
I'm probably like 70% attracted to men and 30%
I just finished a
attracted to
commission
women.
in the desert
but
for a
every
usual client of
time
mine.
I see
Nothing too
Dia
interesting.
or certain
Just
female
escorting a
characters in this
shipment of
game,
goods.
I turn
I'm
into
on my-
freaking
that's when
Johnny
I saw
Bravo.
you two all the
oh,
way over
mama.
there.
Like, you know what I mean?
Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place. Bumping into you like
You know
this would
exactly what I
become a
mean?
rarity.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of the reverse.
I'm
Yeah,
starting to feel
it's
sad
kind of the
just
same for
thinking
you,
about
isn't it?
Yeah.
Where you see Shinha and you're like,
How about I gather a few mercs to escort you two?
Thanks, but no need.
actually, wait, who was your
I have no
Arlecchino?
clue
That
you'd
was your
miss
one,
us so
right?
much.
Yeah, and
But
she's
don't worry,
definitely
we'll
more
come back to
attractive
see
than
everyone when we get a
Albedo.
chance.
All you need to do to
I
get
think
to the
anybody who
Fontaine
sims
is
for
cross this
Albedo
stretch
just
of
sims for his
desert and
beautiful
navigate some
hair.
waterways.
You know what I mean?
Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So,
You're 90% men, 10%
when are you
women,
leaving?
200% Duluc.
Wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still
Oh,
a few
that's a
dishes in Sumeru
vibe.
that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that
90%
Paimon
men,
made?
10% women, 100% Shinha. That's me. You just like robots. Fair enough.
I
So,
see.
Catherine?
Guess, though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you.
Or Raiden?
Seems
or
true heroes always prefer leaving
Scaramouche?
quietly.
Or
By the way, Shamiko said
non-human?
A few options, more than you would expect.
good point.
Non-human robots? None of those are humans. They're robots.
Then,
If you mean
I guess this is
non-humanoid
goodbye for
robots,
now, traveling
then
Paimon.
ruin guards or ruin drakes.
Bye-bye,
Those really get your gears grinding, if you know what I'm saying.
You need to stop talking.
I always need to stop talking, Finch. That's my secret.
Why are you a streamer? I needed to be clear. I support you in everything you do, but the joke was so obvious.
Oh, Teo, why do you flip off your significant other so often? It's so weird. Why is she so sweet and nice? Why would you do that? Ugh. Welcome to our life. You feel like chat knows your evil side more than anyone we know in real life. Yeah. It's because you were a jerk to me while I stream.
It's good content.
I'm farming our relationship for content, she says. Do I have to go down the elevator or can I just yeet myself off the side? That's what I want to do. This is really high. No elevator, just jump. I wish I could do this in real life. Just yeet myself off buildings with no fear of death.
After crossing all that sand and water, we
Oh
finally
man, that'd
made
be
it.
nice. In chat, you're the straightest and
This must
least
be Fontaine's
unhinged
porch.
than you are
Wow.
anywhere else.
Everything looks so
Or at least hinged.
advanced in
That's
Fontaine.
funny.
Paimon's heard that the industry here, just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice.
Finch in chat, picture of a gremlin. Finch outside of chat, picture of a total model citizen. And then the opposite is true of Lainey.
Picking out the 7 is probably still our
And then meanwhile, me jumping off buildings.
To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
And I love that Mecca's in the background, just like, robots.
If you ask
I love
me,
that.
it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him.
You're much worse
I
out of
thought
chat.
he would at least fight on a little
enough.
longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but
Oh, they're
it's a
talking about
pity
a
that
play.
it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
What a stupid hat. Sorry.
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Oh, hey, Lynette's in the background.
Hi. We're travelers.
It's the French, what do you
from
expect?
Fontaine, and we have something
Could you
we wanted to
imagine if they were
ask, but you
stereotypically
seem to
French,
be
like
very
Disney
busy
French?
talking about some
Like,
kind of
As that whole conversation was just
Oui,
oui, les opera.
We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like a real trial? But the way you were talking about
Well,
it,
they're French and British.
just now made it sound like
Then it'd be even funnier if you could hear, oh hey,
Well,
Linny's
good tales are
poster was in the
often based on
background.
true
If
stories,
you could
aren't they?
hear,
And what you see in reality may also be someone
and then it'll just
deliberately
like
putting on an act while
the most
harboring ulterior
strongest
motives.
Cockney accent ever
Whether
right next to
something
it.
is true
That'd be
or
so
not
funny.
simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough.
That's a horrible legal
Oh,
system.
but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more
Becca's heard
commonly
me
known
say
as
hear me
just
out
the
for the
Opera
worst of
House.
things.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing
Yeah, look,
things.
Linny's
It's
poster.
just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice
That
Mécanique
magician
d'Analyse
simp for the
Cardinal,
Traveler. He's a simp for the
machine
Traveler?
created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice
No
are
way,
a
the
thing of the
Oratrice
past
Mécanique
now.
d'Analyse Cardinal.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance.
You remembered its name? No, I read it off the screen. I could never. Every time I go to say it, I go, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, but I always get
That's
one of
easy.
those in the wrong
Just
order.
go to the
Did I
Opera
just do it
House.
right?
Yeah,
Lady
you
Farina.
did.
Let's freaking go!
Definitely say it's her biggest passion.
Huh. I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I am afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
She randomly takes interest
That's
in the
right.
nation's affairs.
After
Okay.
all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
This legal system they're
you're
talking
right.
about feels like
I guess
there'd be a
I
lot
should
of
at least
witch
try to
trials,
be
you
a
know
little
what I
more
mean?
respectful in front of visitors.
Hydro Archon is
Otherwise,
just
I
5-star
might get
Barbara.
arrested.
You just realized that
find
it's really
myself
funny.
face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Doesn't she give an
Come
attack
on.
bonus too, though?
Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you!
Oh yeah, about the
At least
vision
we
carrier
now
who
know that
shattered
we
their
can
vision.
find the
Yeah, tell us
Hydro
about it. He's
Archon
still
at the
alive.
Opera House.
Who is that? Do we know him?
But who knows how long making an appointment will take?
I would lose my shit if you said it was
Guess we
Timmy.
could
That'd be
have
so
a look
funny.
around the city in the meantime.
Timmy,
Hey,
smash it!
what are you looking over there
I don't
for?
need visions, I have pigeons.
Huh.
Cat
Maybe
girl.
something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she?
We do that all the time. Why would that be a big deal?
Maybe we better go check on her.
But yeah, wait a second. If the Hydro Archon's 5-star Barbara, doesn't the Hydro Archon have an attack boost thing? Which I guess a 5-star version of Barbara would. No, that makes sense. He's a Fatui Harbinger. Interesting. It's more of minions who do damage. No, her main, her burst. It's an attack boost.
Are you alright?
Oh yeah. Attack boost every time you take damage
I'm fine.
or get healed.
Thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things,
Are you
actually.
just saying that they're both famous in
But
the
there's
region?
nothing I can
You're
do
right.
to just keep my troubles to myself.
Barbara is an
I was
idol
just
of sorts.
reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Oh, the captain
People
did
call
that.
the waters around Fontaine a
Ayo, what?
sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memory.
Fresh water? Why are there starfish
Now,
here?
It's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled
Wait, so
with the
Capitan
scent
doesn't
of
have
the
a
sea.
vision?
But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
This city makes me think more of Venice
Doesn't really
than
get
France.
what you mean.
Ah, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new
Fair,
friends?
yeah.
Oh, and
I mean, the people are certainly French, but this concept of the
Thanks
sinking
for looking
city
after my
and
sister.
overflowing
She often
water
comes
feels
here
very
to reminisce
Venetian.
about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Oh,
Gosh,
allow
she's so
me to
flamboyantly
introduce
gay.
myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from
How's it
abroad.
gonna sink? Just look up.
nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this
Wait,
is the
what?
Traveler. We
You
just
mean, like,
arrived in Fontaine.
It's too tall to sink, or
We were just talking with your
oh,
sister.
or the huge waterfalls.
Even though we didn't really
The captain
get
tried
what
his
she
vision
was
as proof for his
saying.
strength, like what Catching tried to do, but he
see.
succeeded. Wait,
It's
Catching tried to do
unusual
it?
for
And
Lynette
it
to
sinks
be
the rest
so
of the world is
willing
just
to
gonna go
talk
with
with
it? Yeah,
anyone.
probably
In
so.
fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really?
Lenny and
You two are just like
Lynette
us.
are kind of creepy to
Paimon's
me.
always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it is?
I
Fontaine is as
also
high as
think
the
my
J
brother can be
chamber.
too talkative
What?
at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
They got a spooky charm. No, I mean like,
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she
you
said
know
that
those.
the water is engulfing
Have you
your
ever seen
memories?
anime? Where there's a
And that
brother
won't
and
be long
sister
before it
relationship
engulfs
that's
you
like
too.
too close,
Oh,
and you're like,
that. It's from a prophecy
'Cause
that's been
that's
circulating in Fontaine for
that's how I
some
feel
time now.
about these two.
Well, I suppose prophecy isn't
You don't see that
exactly
at
the
all?
right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty.
I only know them
There's
from the
no
cooking
doubt
event,
about what's
but-
happening in Fontaine now.
Yeah.
Where to begin?
Catching many attempts to break her vision but failed. Capitan has succeeded. And he's still the leader of
Let's
the...
put that
or
question on hold for a moment.
kind of a leader of the
We still
Harbingers,
haven't
isn't he?
formally greeted
So
each
that's
other
pretty
yet,
cool.
have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it.
Shaking
It
one person's
might
hand and not the
prove
other
useful.
one? What?
Oh, all right then. Well,
Wait,
Paimon's
what's
just
the
happy
etiquette?
to have a local friend now. By the way,
Great
we were just getting ready to go to
That's
the
so
Opera House
unclear.
to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House
The
later
magicians
myself.
have their tricks.
I'll gladly take you once I finish things here.
Here's a bit of
Please, follow me.
a etiquette rule for you. Okay, what's the rule? Anyways, let's go to the opera. Fog. 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 Also, I love that she's a trident and she's using it completely incorrectly. Just like a baseball bat. This community title, which is the strongest mortal being in Tevat. Wait, what?
You said you were
Oh,
going to see Lady
Capitan.
Farina?
I thought you were saying Lenny.
Well,
I was
Lady
like,
Farina has
why is
seen
Lenny
you.
the strongest mortal being in Tevat? Look, a really attractive character. Look, a small boy in women's clothes. Hey Matt, good to see you.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking rooting for her.
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those
Teo
with
has a theory
nothing
about
at
celestial
all.
shit. Yeah, Matt, you'd probably
Raise
like
your
this the most.
glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
I'll tell you whenever I'm done with this cutscene because I want to watch. Because I'm new to Fontaine. I'd like to see it.
As you can all see, 2 unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her
Can
companion.
you imagine if you showed
who
up in
have journeyed
Thailand
here
and the
from
president of
distant
Thailand
lands?
rolled up and was like, "Hey guys, let's cheer for the new person."
Is she talking about us?
Smack. No, Farina looks like a young boy.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless.
You think
No,
she's no comment?
I
Oh
have come to
no.
receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless
Too annoying.
wariness.
Yeah, I kind of could see
You
that.
can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power.
You will not
and
explain your
witness
reasoning.
my
Okay,
authority.
fair. Because of her story, you
Intelligent
take personal
people
offense to that,
always
Matt.
gather under the correct banner. I
don't like
Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
just
still can't believe
her
it.
talking so far is
Feels
not
like
my
we've only
favorite.
been here for a
You
few
ready for the
days.
best dialogue option in the game? Oh yeah.
But the Hydro Archon's entrance was...
How long was she chilling out at the border waiting
How
for
should
you?
I describe it?
That's a
little
great question.
over the top?
Just her hanging out in the elevator. When is she gonna show up?
How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
What?
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
We almost got killed because of her?
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough?
Oh?
Yeah, it's just a loading
What
circle.
else should I say then?
Okay, I can see the chat and I can't see the video.
Let me see if I can fix it. Can you hear me?
Not on my earbuds. Okay, things are loading up. I think it might have been a bug on my end.
No, it's not. Because I'm having trouble over here too. Fontaine music's pretty good. Hey, are we good? Can
Okay,
people
it
hear me
looks like
good?
it's back.
Huzzah! Are we back in action? Is everybody good? Chat, do you guys exist still? Yeah, I'm really glad you're here to help me out too. Thanks, Fanch. You were wondering why you suddenly got 15 seconds of screen delay? Well, we have your answer. We don't know. Alright.
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler?
You love Fontaine's music.
How did I not
because you
notice
love opera
before?
music in general.
Hey,
It's pretty.
what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
I love his
Of
little run
course.
he just did.
That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about.
Lady Farina came here to personally see her.
The violin's best musical instrument.
Oh, I
Fight
bet
you.
this is going to be the duel of the century.
Pretty good one. We're gonna duel?
Got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Wait. We're gonna fight her? Ayo, what?
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. And despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus.
She's kinda rude.
You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler
Anyways,
from another
the
land,
Archons. Ayo, what?
just as you were hoping to see.
Are we about to fight this lady?
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
I've got a resume that is the best. That's so sick. Pulls out her dull sword.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
We literally killed the Raiden Shogun.
What are you
Not
trying
really,
to
but
do,
like,
traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery.
Yeah, chlorine.
Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior.
So it was all a bluff. That's so lame.
Unfortunately, people nowadays only
Fighting
crave
gods
to be
over resume
thrilled,
is such a good line. For
and a
real.
mere duel will not slake their thirst for
I want
excitement.
a D&D character of mine
Yeah,
to say that
she's
now.
right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. They're getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of
You hate
justice,
the
I
hate
shall
that is on
face
Farina.
this traveler
I know you don't
in
know
another
the law yet, but it
kind of
hurts.
duel.
Fair enough. Sorry,
A
I just...
duel in court.
She's so rude.
Right.
I know she changes later. Kill the Archon for there, not the way.
Right.
Relax,
This
Matt.
is Fontaine, after
You have
all.
a D&D character that might
Such
be able
a
to claim that
grand
actually.
opera
Yeah, I
house.
know.
It would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial? Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it? According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law.
This is so dumb.
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina.
Maybe in one hand,
No
and
one
open
knows
on the
the
other ship.
laws of
You shall have
Fontaine like
Atlas
she
launch
does.
me to the falling celestial. Relax.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object?
There's a law you can't eat ketchup by itself?
Precisely. Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. But if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny. Finally, someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Yeah, she's emergency food.
Great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object. But how exactly
You know the phrase, put
do
your
you
best
plan
foot
to
forward
prove
because that's how
your
people
claim?
remember you for life. That's what's going to be
As a magician who just
Yeah.
rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
He put something on Paimon's back, didn't he? Yeah. Matt, relax.
Ta-da! What? What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did Linny do that?
There's a personal reason you like Farina, but you will not explain. Fair enough.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it.
I can see that you're sending that. Take a deep breath.
You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Farina was a jerk
I'm
when
not
you're
sure
not
what to
so
think.
forever remember as a jerk.
It seems Lady Farina's charges no
Reasons,
longer hold
spoilers, and
water.
because it's personal. Fair enough. I think I'm going to like Farina as her character development goes, because I more or less know what's going to happen. But right now she's kind of rude. It's your duty to send at least once every stream. Oh,
Just
jeez.
performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House,
I wonder
Mr.
what
Liddy
the other
and Miss
Archons
Lynette.
think of her.
That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
They're all impressed, but I will not tell you why. Alright. Oh, well, I feel like with her current attitude of like, I'm the best, Zheng Li and Raiden would be like, anyway, bye.
The most unpredictable
He expressed she was confusing and flamboyant, if you remember correctly.
I haven't had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant.
How can you look at this man and not think he's a
It will
magician?
actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
She already designs their affix, actually? Cool.
When there are
Isn't
no
she from
public
Inazuma?
trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances.
Venti Raiden,
To
Zheng
the
Li,
people
insert
of
John
Fontaine,
Cena.
the
Are
line
you sure
between a
about
trial
that?
and a
Yeah.
performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see
Usually
my
performers like
performance?
these two and Nihida had alternate outfits for
My
not
brother's
performing.
always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have
Nilu.
anything to do now. And we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you. Oh, you really mean it? This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Magic pocket? That's a bag.
Huh? What are they going
Let the
to
record
use it
show.
for?
It's a bag of holding.
About that. You asked me before, I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin.
Reality's an illusion.
No matter
Relax.
how the nation of justice holds trial after
And
trial,
actually, I think you'll
this
really
sin
like my
cannot be
idea, Matt.
absolved.
I'll-
Until one day,
when we get out of a
the
cutscene
water
that I don't
levels in
want to
Fontaine
watch,
will
I'll tell you.
rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the
Chiori
people
and
of
Nilu are similar in one
Fontaine
regard.
be
Their
washed
lore is too
away.
normal for a 5-star.
sounds
Yeah.
pretty gloomy.
I'm a tailor, and I could fight God. Or I'm a dancer, and I could fight God.
There are lots of guesses.
I will tell
Some
you,
say
Matt.
that the ancestors
I'm just trying to
of
pay
Fontaine
attention to this
stole
because
the
there's a lot
power
of
of the
lore.
seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
Wow, Paimon makes
That's
a good
exactly
point.
what the people did at first. But in the last few
He
years,
was
the
driving
water levels in
Popeye's
Fontaine
biscuit
have
and she
actually
orders just
started
Alvin Taylor
rising.
that had 2 years of meaningless hype. What a sad way
Many
to say
places have
that.
already been completely submerged.
Your favorite song in
and
all of
now lie
Genshin is
beneath the
probably the
sea.
Fontaine.
Many people carry
Never
on
do
with their
that.
lives as before and
Interesting.
shrug it off as a natural phenomenon.
Shiori's a different
But my
version of
family
Albedo.
and I think that the
But she
people of
has two
Fontaine
swords.
shouldn't ignore the possibility,
Weird
which
that all
would
those
end up
suspicions about the
sentencing them
prophecies
to
of original
death.
sin is pretty interesting.
We hope that at least the people
They're
who
both
reside
sort of
near the
true.
waterfront
Oh,
can
yeah?
move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it. It's like preparing for a rainy day.
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things.
Lenny's an
now,
interesting
if
guy.
you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
That's kind of sketchy. I don't know the half of it, of him being a weird guy. Alright, Matt, it's lore time. Also, Fontaine is probably the darkest one of all. Really? Ooh, jeez. Alright, Matt.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
No, it's definitely not yours. I'm fixing it. Do you want to get off my Wi-Fi for a bit? I'll figure it out. Hey guys, can you hear me? Sorry, we're having another technical difficulty. We're figuring it out. I think it's my Wi-Fi. Here we go. We got it. We're good. We're good. All right, everybody. Yeah, technical issues resolved. Perfect. That's okay. We got Finch off our internet so that it can just be the screen.
Human life is like
All right,
the dew
here's the
at
lore.
dawn,
Or
a
the
bubble
theory. Oh
rising
wait,
through
Shiori
water.
had 2 years to come out. The community has been hyping her for nothing. Some Shiori fans said she and Scylla all hate them despite being probably one of the weakest characters in lore. Really? Yes, yes, I will, I will. So, you know how we've been told by a couple of characters that the sky is fake, but we've never gotten an elaboration onto what that means or a payoff as to the reveal, right? And you know how we can see Celestia floating up in the sky, the big fake sky, floating up there all the time. And you know how the heavenly principles never get activated, even when crazy bad, wild things happen that should activate them, like what happened in Fontaine with Focula. And yes, I know about that lore. It was spoiled for me. Don't worry about it. And I only know like 90% of it, so I'm sure I'll still be surprised a lot by this. The point is, I think that Celestia is fake
Inactivity
and not
serves
real.
no purpose
Now,
whatsoever.
the concept of Celestia might be true or whatever, and there might be a city floating up there. But I think it could just as easily be a projection or a fake, so that someone or something behind the scenes can control fate and everybody puppet master style by claiming to be heavenly principles and claiming that Celestia has these laws to take into account, right? But the fact that no one ever, like, the heavenly principles never get activated, and the sky is fake and they never tell us why. I think Celestia's fake or dead or not real or whatever. I think Celestia's a lie, made up to control the world. And that's the thing that they mean when they say the sky is a lie. That's the theory. We thought about it, and there's a couple of like things that are iffy about it, but I think it has serious legs to stand on. So long as that is all that you need. Go for it. What do you think, Matt? What do you think, oh great lore master?
I want to know what the lore has
Whenever you respond and we get finished talking about this, that'll be the end of stream. And Mecha, I like that theory too. Slush is here, but they're all dead or whatever. It also, in my opinion, makes sense with the idea of the Fatui fighting Celestia. They're fighting the lives of one person or thing controlling it. Celestia is real as for him, the principal thing is just weird. Again, I think, so they keep talking about how the sky is fake, but they haven't talked about why or how or any of the details. I think Celestia is fake. And again, it might be a big floating city, and it might be Celestia up there, but I think we don't know, like, how do I put it? I don't think it really is what they say it is, if it isn't there. It's just too much for you to explain through text. Okay, at some point you could tell me over Discord. Oh hey, thank you so much for following AHD123LA. Anyway, if you want me to call you anything specific, let me know and I will. Hey, good to see you in chat. We're just talking about Genshin more. Do you play Genshin or know a lot about it? What do you need help with? What do you think?
I think that would also explain why the Abyss Twin is acting the way they are.
Yeah, why the Abyss Twin is against Celestia. When you press download on the launcher, it does its thing. It says it cannot zip the file. Are you referring to Genshin or something else? Yes, Genshin? Okay. I agree. Go to my... So right now, you're on Twitch. Go to the About button. Underneath that, there'll be a spot for Discord. Hop in there, go to the Genshin section of Discord, and ask that question. We'll be able to help you probably. We're actually ending stream right now, so you get in at a perfect time to get into the Discord. But yeah, go to the About section on Twitch. Click on the Discord button, join our Discord. We will be able to answer your questions more effectively there. And you can even put a screenshot of it so we know kind of what we're looking at. My first thought is when you went to download it, did you click on the right one? Like if you have a MacBook, did you click download for Mac? And if you have Windows, did you click download for Windows? And so on. That would be my first thing to check to make sure you got the right file. Yeah, that would be my first thing. But yeah, ADHD, just check out our Discord and we'll be able to answer the question most effectively there, I'm sure. Because we have a lot of people who are a lot smarter than me in there. Nevertheless, thank you so much for joining, and that'll be our stream tonight. I wanted to say thank you guys so much, like from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all the support. I'll see you guys on Monday, and we're going to be doing the Nuzlocke, I believe.
Bye, Steam friends, since I can't say it in chat.
Anyways, yeah, Monday we'll do some of that. We should have a cool new YouTube video launching on like Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. Anyways, as always, I love you guys. Have a great night, and I'll see you Monday.